All right. People have been asking about the podcast, where we record it, about the game room, of which I've made one small video of one section of it. So I thought I'd make a video of the podcast area in that game room. Now, if you look, you'll see this is the door. There's one door and no windows. So if a fire breaks out, there'll be a Papa J-shaped hole in one of the walls as I go running through it. This is the podcast area. There's the computer we use to podcast. There's also a dock right there that we use for Zach's Rogue Ally, which also helps with some of the podcast lifting. And I know right there I got a Barbie. Don't make fun of me. My 8-year-old granddaughter, when she was 6, gave me that because she loves me. So what do? You display it. Can't help it. It's not my fault. So anyway, the podcast, we have 4 mics, as you can see. And in this podcast area, this is the front of the game room, by the way. The back of the game room is up back there. And when we sit down to do the podcast, I sit over here with our Rodecaster. It's a $700 unit that really does a good job of sound mixing and setting us up for the podcast. And also over here is my main gaming station. Right now I'm playing the PS5 over here. And if you'll look, the Xbox Series X is up on the big screen because I use that for a lot of media right now. And WWE 2K25. Right now on the PS5, I am playing a lot of the Suikoden remakes and Battlefield 6. So I've got it over my main station. Also over here, I've got an analog Mega SG, and I use that for my Sega Genesis games because the Sega Genesis is my third favorite console of all time and my number one 16-bit console. So when I sit down to do the podcast, Z-Money sits right over there. That's a picture of him with a foot in his mouth because he lost a bet. And this is where we do the podcast every Wednesday night between 5:30 and 6, wherever you get your podcasts. Anytime after that, on demand. And you can get us wherever you get your podcasts.